everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the City Witch. So I have a tarot deck review for you guys today, and it is Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck and guidebook. And this is going to be a review on the deck and the box and the quality of it and if it's worth the money. But I do want to take a moment to say, guys, that I am a really big Disney nerd. I love Tim Burton, but I am in particular a gigantic fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I may be slightly biased while filming this video because I don't think I'm going to find any fault with this, because I'm just going to be so wowed by it and amazed and of course excited because it is one of my all-time favourite movies. Here in the United Kingdom, this deck is really super difficult to get your hands on. This is seriously like gold dust, guys. I know plenty of people personally who pre-ordered this deck in September 2020, and we're now in March as I film this, 2021, and they still don't have their copies. I don't think anyone anticipated how popular this was going to be, not even Disney themselves, because their website is completely sold out as well. So if you are looking to get this deck, guys, I probably won't be posting a link where to buy it from because virtually everywhere is sold out. You may need to wait a while or just keep searching and seeing where comes up to buy it from. Even check eBay. I got mine from eBay because a lady on there had pre-ordered from a couple of different places and managed to get her hands on one finally, and then another one arrived, and as she didn't need two, she put the second one on a bid and I managed to win it. So that's the only reason I have my copy. So looking at the box itself, I am really impressed. Absolutely everything about this screams Nightmare Before Christmas. The artwork is absolutely stunning, and I love how they made this bit, the writing, all in gold. That's really pretty, guys, and I hope that shows up really well in the video, but it is really super shiny and I'm really impressed. The box is mainly matte, but the pattern is silky, smooth and a little bit shiny. The artwork and style of the box is really nice. You can see lots of bats and embellishments. There's pumpkins. I'll show you that closely there. I see spiders. There's just loads of really pretty embellishments to this deck, and they really thought about it. And then you come to the back of the box and it's in this beautiful kind of nice pale lilac colour. And then it says on the back of the box, includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and 128 page guidebook. Now you can see some of the artwork on here as well, which is really nice. And then it says, explore your past, present and future with this official tarot deck inspired by Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, featuring original art of Jack, Sally and all their friends from Halloween Town. So that's really nice. And if you want to know who was the publisher of this, guys, it's by Insight Editions, and they do have a website, so I will pop that in the description if you guys want to check them out in case they have any copies of this deck. So I'm now going to start jumping into this and seeing what the inside of the box looks like, and I'm really excited, guys. So let's have a look for the first time. Oh wow, look at the box. So I really like the box. They have really thought about this, guys. The box is really good quality. It's quite hard and sturdy. I can't bend or move that at all. I was expecting it to be magnetic, but it's not, but I'm okay with that. But I really love the aesthetic with the black and the purples. It's very pretty. Then we have a nice little purple ribbon tag, which helps us pull everything up. So I'm going to start with the guidebook first of all. So the guidebook is this really nice, colourful front cover in lilac, and it tells us it's been written by Minerva Sigel, I think I'm saying that right, and illustrated by Abigail Larson. The inside of the book's really nice. So it tells us in the contents that we get an introduction, understanding your tarot deck, and then the major arcana, and then the minor. And they have changed the suits in this, guys. So the suits are candles, presents, needles, and potions. And then there's a bit at the end that says caring for your deck, preparing to read tarot, and some spreads. So we do get some tarot spreads in this, which would be really nice. I'm just going to have a quick look through the book and show you some of the pages, but I'm not going to show you all of it because obviously we want to be surprised. But so far I really like that it's got colourful pages on the inside. So they're the cards. Let's skip right to the back. and go for tarot readings. So we have caring for the deck and some information on that, preparing to read your tarot. Let's see what spreads they give us. So the spreads, so we have Eureka, I love that. And Eureka is a simple 3-card spread. And it says we have a Laminant, Eureka and Sandy Claus. And that's what each of the 3 cards represent. And it gives you a description of what those mean. Then you have a peek behind the Cyclops' eye. That's cute. And then blown to smithereens. Yeah. So they're the main ones. We don't have any more spreads, but I really like that they've themed them around Night Before Christmas. That's quite nice. So I am really impressed with the guidebook. Oh, that's beautiful. So we have an absolutely beautiful backing to these cards. They are black and purple, 2 of my favourite colours. And then the box itself is kind of the same as the front cover, so they match. But I really love the stripes around the side. That's really pretty. So I'm absolutely loving the box, guys. So the cards themselves, so before I turn them over and have a look at them, the card stock is average tarot style. They are a fairly smallish size, probably the same size I would expect a tarot to be. They are okay card stock, I would say. It's what I'd expect from a tarot. Most these days have gone thicker card stock, but to shuffle they were usually this bendy kind, so I'm okay with that. Those who have watched my other videos, you're going to know that I love the back of this because I can't tell whether it's reversed or the right way up, and I absolutely love that. So yeah, I am really loving the back of this. So let's turn them over and have a look. So straight away, it's bordered, and I love that it's Nightmare Before Christmas themed border as well. It's not just a generic one. And I really like the colours and the artwork. It definitely screams comic book. And it looks like the movie, looks like all the comics and books and the manga I've read on Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm absolutely impressed with this so far. So I'm going to show you the cards one at a time and read them out so you know what they are. So we have the Fool first of all. And then we have the Magician, which makes sense that it's the witches. The High Priestess, which is Sally. Ah, I like that. That makes sense. The Empress. The Emperor. That makes sense as well. Although I suppose they could have done a Mrs. Claus for the Empress to match the Emperor. But I know that doesn't come up much in the comics, but in the graphic novels there is a mention of that. Hierophant, which again makes perfect sense. Oh, the Lovers. Oh, that's really pretty. I really like that. Then we have the Chariot. Oh, I love that too. Oh, with Zero leading them. That's so cute. And then we have the Strength card. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I love that. That's Oogie Boogie's kind of board in his little crypt. Then we've got the Justice card. The Hanged Man when he captured Santa Claus. Death, and we have a shot from the graveyard. Temperance. Oh, that's interesting, where Sally was mixing the poisons and the potions. The Devil, that makes perfect sense that it would be Oogie Boogie. The Tower. Oh, the Star, and it's Zero's nose. Oh, I think that's my favourite. I love that. Oh, no, correction, the Moon. Oh, that's like one of my all-time favourite shots, that right there. So I love that. And the Sun. Oh, it's so clever the way they've done this. Judgment, and it's Santa Claus naughty or nice list. Oh, I love that. And then we've got the World, and this makes perfect sense as well because this is all the doorways to the different dimensions and the different holidays. So I love that. And then we're getting into the suits now. So we're starting with candles, and I think maybe it's a countdown backwards because we're starting with the King instead of the Ace, but we'll see. So we have the King of Candles, which is the Pumpkin King. The Queen of Candles. the Knight of Candles, the Page of Candles. And then we're going to count up now, so we're starting with the Ace. So the Ace of Candles, the Two of Candles, the Three of Candles, the Four of Candles, the Five of Candles, the Six of Candles, Seven of Candles, the Eight of Candles, the Nine of Candles, and the 10 of Candles. Now we're going into presents as the next suit. So I would probably guess this one's probably representing Earth as the element, or coins. So we have King of Presents, Queen of Presents, Knight of Presents. Oh, cute. The Page of Presents is a little elf. Ace of Presents, Two of Presents, Three of Presents, Four of Presents, Five of Presents, Six of Presents, Seven of Presents, Eight of Presents, Nine of Presents, 10 of Presents, and then we get to Needles. So these must be replacing swords. So King of Needles, which again makes sense. Queen of Needles. Oops, my jack is falling over. Knight of Needles. Page of Needles. Ace of Needles. Two of Needles. Three of Needles. The Four of Needles. The Five of Needles. That's quite nice. The Six of Needles. Seven of Needles. Eight of Needles. Nine of Needles. And the 10 of Needles. And then we go into potions. So this is replacing chalices in the tarot. So King of Potions, Queen of Potions, the Knight of Potions, the Page of Potions, the Ace of Potions, the Two of Potions, Three of Potions, the Four of Potions, Five of Potions, the Six of Potions, the Seven of Potions, Eight of Potions, Nine of Potions, and the last one, the 10 of Potions. So I have to say, I really like the artwork. They've really cleverly thought out who they were going to pick for each of the cards. The artwork is quite nice. A lot of it makes perfect sense. I think these would be quite easy. I'm knocking them over again, guys. I think, let's just leave them flat. It would be quite easy, I think, to read these, but I would definitely say it's going to take some practice, and it may confuse a beginner because they've changed all the suits of the cards. So as I say, I would imagine that, I don't know, maybe candles is wands, you know, presents being the replacement for coins, needles, swords, and then maybe, you know, potions, the chalices. So I don't know, maybe you could figure it out pretty easy. My overall opinion, they're exactly what I anticipated, what I expected. Aesthetically, very pleasing, very pretty. Anyone who's a Nightmare Before Christmas fan is going to absolutely love these because of the artwork, the characters, and the way they've been presented. It absolutely works perfectly. I'd say the cardstock's pretty good. The artwork's lovely. I don't mind the border. There is a lot going on in here. I suppose you could say there's a lot of diversity as well, because there's a lot of creatures and interesting different symbols they've used. A lot of different characters. There's both men and women and elves and all sorts of good and bad symbology here, meaning that you can easily derive from the card what it's trying to portray, I think. So yeah, for that reason, I would easily score this a 10 out of 10, guys. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. And I say I'm maybe slightly biased because I am such a big fan, but I think the deck's absolutely beautiful. I am really impressed with it and I can't wait to start working with it. So if you enjoyed my video, guys, please give me a thumbs up and click the bell button so YouTube will tell you when my next video comes out. And if you'd like to support my channel, you can do that through Patreon. And if you'd like to have a look at my Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, where you can see all of my work and my spells that I do for clients, you can do that by clicking on any of the links in the description. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves and I'll speak to you soon. Blessed be.